Good morning everyone, Alessandro here and welcome to another Bitcoin price analysis. We have new all-time highs. Guys, Bitcoin is trading above $120,000. Cheers to everyone. I'm having now a nice cup of coffee in this nice morning. We're gonna start a nice Monday morning, guys. We're gonna have a look into the new weekly candle that we just have created and also printed last week. So we're gonna have a look into that. So welcome everyone. Make sure to be subscribed on my channel, guys. We have over $120,000 per Bitcoin right now, and of course here you can also watch in different other videos in my channel my potential targets for Bitcoin in this year, and of course also for Ethereum and so on. So make sure to be checking it out, and also we have some new projects that currently I'm watching out and buying up as well. So welcome everyone. We're gonna start with Bitcoin, of course, since Bitcoin is the star of the show. Bitcoin is now pushing harder and harder to the upside. We're gonna have a look into some TA, especially on the higher time frames, and also if we should be now a bit more cautious or FOMO in totally into Bitcoin. Remember guys, I am Alessandro, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is no financial advice. All the content in this video, I am just a dude here on YouTube sharing all my TA, all my analysis, my price predictions and so on, whatever I'm buying with you. So those are all my own opinions and my own researches, and that's why if you want to be on board, then make sure to be subscribed on my channel. Check out all new cryptos that I'm buying, all exchanges that I'm using, all crypto tools that I'm using here in the crypto space, and feel free also to join my X account, TikTok, Telegram, Instagram and so on. We have different channels where we are posting every day fresh new content, guys, and of course also always are part of the next best or hypest newest meme coins and projects that I like to invest for insane gains. Of course, hopefully no one knows that, guys, no promises, but of course we are here in the crypto space, and that's why we're gonna dive here straight into the star of the show, which is Bitcoin, of course, hitting now here on the index $123,127.12 per Bitcoin. I remember in the good old days, guys, now Bitcoin pumped like from $100,000 up to $120,000 in just a matter of a few days, and it took years until, let's say, from 2009 until 2017 that Bitcoin reached $20,000. The all-time high was at 20k, and then we crashed down to like $3,000. From $20,000 down to 3k, and everyone said that this was over. Bitcoin is over, since no, it will never go again to $20,000. And this happened like in many years, and now in just a few days, maybe even hours, more days, but probably in a few hours also it's possible that we put another $20,000 to the current price, which is 100k. So 8 years ago, the pump that we just have seen in a few days, 8 years ago, was the all-time high, and now we are $100,000 above that. So this is the power of Bitcoin, guys, and this is why I'm buying Bitcoin for the long term and accumulating more and more Bitcoin. Even if I'm buying and trading all those altcoins that you see here that I'm owning, I'm watching always out for Ethereum, now over $3,000, Tron, Solana, Ordinals, many meme coins, Sui also pumping nicely here, so many altcoins, but they are just to do short-term gains. Eventually you can outperform Bitcoin, and then nice, we can take more profits into Bitcoin. But this is what I'm doing. I'm accumulating more Bitcoin. Also, whenever I'm buying into new coins that are hyped, that are coming out, like we have done in the past, Token 6900, we have Hexidoc, we have Snorter, we have also Bitcoin Hype, but we have so many new coins coming out, especially the meme coins. We also have Degen Lab, a new lab for meme coins basically. We have also new XRP projects coming out, and also this meme clip is also a new one that I'm going to buy, because this one is going to build up games, crypto games on your mobile phone in the future. So that's why I'm investing into new stuff as well, but of course I never leave the focus to take profits into Bitcoin and of course accumulate more and more Bitcoin with the time. And over time, you're gonna not only keep your purchasing power, but also, of course, become financial free, because you're gonna exit the matrix. If you want to work your life until you're 100 years old, then of course you can do that. But if you want to escape that, you have to flee into Bitcoin as soon as you can. Of course, no financial advice, guys. I'm just talking about my own experiences, my own ideas, my own speculations, and so on. And everyone that followed me until now should be sitting in huge profits, guys. And I just say thank you for your great support and to be following me all those years. And that's why make sure to be subscribed everywhere, guys, because unfortunately also YouTube, sometimes also TikTok or X is deleting contents or even channels because it is all about censorship nowadays. That's why you never know if suddenly something that I'm saying or that I'm putting in is suddenly forbidden or not forbidden, can be deleted or banned or whatever. That's why it is important to be decentralized also into different other channels as well. So follow me everywhere, and also in the future I'm probably gonna set up a website to at least have like a nice community on my website as well for everyone that is following me since many years, no matter what happens outside. And of course also where we're gonna have maybe like a weekly newsletter or like directly there on the website, censor free stuff ongoing, and of course also trading setups and stuff like that. But meanwhile, of course, you can follow me over on Discord, Telegram, and so on. Our groups are active, of course, and that's why be part of the party. And now, guys, I know it's a bit late, 5 minutes already into the video, but let's dive here into 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, because we created now here $123,000 as the new all-time high for Bitcoin, and most likely it will continue to go on because money is increasing, the money supply is increasing, and Bitcoin is just created like that. It is a limited supply asset, the only one in the world that no one can take away from you, and decentralized. That's why the nature of Bitcoin is to go up in value, and the nature of fiat is to go down to zero at some point. So now we are comparing Bitcoin to US dollar. Maybe one day we're gonna compare Bitcoin to something else. Maybe a new fiat currency or something else will come, and then we're gonna compare it with that. But Bitcoin is here to stay. Whatever happens out there, Bitcoin is here. Always one Bitcoin is worth one Bitcoin. And if we compare it to other assets, it will be always worth more, because it's the only asset in the world that no one can take away from you. Everything else can be taken away from you, and that's why for me Bitcoin is the best asset in the world. And I'm saying that even though sometimes YouTube don't like that when you're saying that, but this is my honest opinion, and YouTube can do whatever they want with that, but that's my opinion and that's it. And here in the 4-hour time frame, guys, I just want to quickly point out that we have a new CME gap on the CME chart since this pump happened during the weekend, and the CME chart opened up basically here at 16k. So we have a CME gap down to 114k. Yes, at some point it will most likely come down the price to close this gap, most of the time sooner than later. So at some point it is of course possible that we do something like this and then continue to go higher, or that gap will get filled in the next maybe bear market, who knows that, but I believe that that gap probably will be filled very, very soon. But so far everything is looking great. We have daily closes above the top side of the calendar channel. So far everything is still shifted to the upside. Also here on the weekly time frame, we had finally, guys, this weekly candle close above this resistance trend line for the first time ever, the highest weekly close ever at $118,000. And this makes me believe, of course, that we're gonna see much more upside now in the next coming weeks and months. Probably we're gonna shoot up straight towards 145k in the not so distant future, because all indicators, yes, they are a bit toppy, but Bitcoin can go, of course, to much higher levels now since we're breaking significant resistance levels. And something also that we should watch out right now is, of course, the RSI. As you can see, the RSI here is now coming into this resistance. We are touching now this resistance trend line. So in the past, in previous bull runs, you can see that Bitcoin, with every rally, also here in 2021, with every rally, we created this bearish divergence, higher highs but higher lows in the RSI, and we had here a resistance trend line until we broke out to the upside here in this bear market bottom here. Basically, this was the beginning of the bull run, and this is lasting now from 2022 until now, like almost 3 years, guys. And you can see that the RSI now is also forming this resistance trend line and is also having lower highs in the RSI. So here, of course, it is possible that we could eventually form this bearish divergence and get rejected from it and come down. And there, of course, also here the price eventually could end up in a blow off top, or already now maybe come back down and come maybe down to retest this previous resistance at $111,000 before we had higher. Interesting it would get if here we're gonna break this resistance trend line already now and start to go higher and higher. That, of course, would be extremely bullish here. So this is what I'm watching out now as well. The RSI is in a very critical moment. And also, we are in the middle of July, but if this month is gonna close above $114,000, so above the top side of the calendar channels, I'm expecting that in the next coming months we will head to much higher levels, 145k, probably 180k, and so on. As I told you guys, we have different indicators that are suggesting that the cycle top is by far not in. Let me just open up the rainbow chart. Based on this one, the potential top could be in between 230 to 250k. Then we have the global M2 money supply. If we push here the M2 money supply into the Bitcoin chart, if we squeeze it into the chart here, more or less, also here we could be reaching $220,000. Then what's that? The Yopa channel. Yeah, based on that we could be reaching 400k. Don't need this anymore. The Pi cycle indicator, although this one here, you can see that we are far away from the long-term moving average at 174k. Bitcoin would need to stay for a long time above this long-term moving average for the short-term moving average to reach this one here, because whenever they cross, this signaled in the past always the cycle top of the bull run. And at some point it will happen probably, but therefore Bitcoin needs to go way above $180,000. And that's why I'm so bullish for the next coming weeks and months. Also time-wise, I'm expecting here a parabolic run-up here until the end of this year for Bitcoin. And all pullbacks should be taken as a great buy and long opportunity. Of course, no financial advice, guys, as always. But yeah, this is at least my TA for Bitcoin for now. And congratulations to all the hodlers. It's by far not over in my opinion, so don't freak out too much. And also here, if we would, for example, look at this as a bull flag, what we have seen in the last couple of weeks, and we're going to break out now. Also, the target here is 145k. So yes, guys, I think Bitcoin is about to go parabolic. And with Bitcoin, of course, all the altcoins as well. Also Ethereum. Now, breaking this. I told you, once we have this weekly close above $2,800, we're going to shoot up to $3,200. If we break this one, we're going to shoot up to $4,200. And in theory, Ethereum should be trading all the way up here. Here should be Ethereum. If we have a look where we topped out in the last bull market here, and we connect those lines, and also of course with this support trend line, Ethereum should be trading right now at exact or almost $20,000. Maybe we're gonna see that, guys. Maybe not. Who knows that? But I'm keeping my Ethereums. I keep them, and I'm not gonna sell them before we reach those targets up here. Doesn't matter if we would top up here somewhere and then crash down. Doesn't matter. I would only take profits up here, nothing below. Because Ethereum is still the second biggest cryptocurrency out there. The second biggest one. It should be outperforming everything. And we have seen Tron, Solana, Ordinals, all of them performing very well. Pepe, Dogecoin, and so on. Yes, they are down now a bit, but at some point they will wake up and do those massive moves to the upside. And that will happen once Ethereum is breaking into new all-time highs. And that's why right now I'm buying also into new coins. SPX 6900 was a very successful new meme coin. The successor of this one here is token 6900, this one. But you can see that now Bitcoin Hyper surpassed that one. Probably because Bitcoin Hyper is supposed to be a new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin. And since Bitcoin is trading above $120,000, now of course all those new Bitcoin projects and maybe even BRC20 tokens will be hyped again. And that's why everyone is jumping now also into Bitcoin Hyper. I'm also buying into this one, guys. If you want to check it out, the link is here. Token 6900, Bitcoin Hyper, Hexidoc, Degen Lab, and so on. We also have this meme clip that I'm going to buy. I'm going to drop a tutorial video how to purchase into this one. It is starting right now, guys, with a very high staking reward, as you can see here. All links in the video description, so check them out, guys. I'm investing also into new coins because most of the times, those low market cap coins are the ones that a lot of people are buying in because they want to become rich in a very short amount of time. That is, of course, difficult, but I'm taking all my gains that I'm doing, doesn't matter how high they are, into Bitcoin. And that's it. And then just hodl through. That's why, guys. Let's see what happens. I'm invested, especially token 6900, Snorter token, the Solana trading bot, Bitcoin Hyper, and so on. If you want to check them out, links in the video description. Be subscribed here. We're gonna do big things here, guys. And of course, we still have that giveaway running. $100 giveaway worth of meme coins are ongoing. So make sure to be part of this channel and leave a comment and your favorite meme coin in the comment of the last giveaway video. Go into my channel and check it out, guys. Leave a comment there. I'm gonna select randomly a winner there in the next coming days. Unfortunately, now I have a bit less time, but as soon as I can, I'm gonna do that. So thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Congratulations to all the hodlers, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.